All right. Good evening, everybody, to this LinkedIn Live. I am Kailash Tulsi Gajra. Today, I'm here to share about an important event, something that my team at Atulsia Technologies wanted to share, and I thought, why not go LinkedIn Live and see how it goes? So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes till this stream goes to more people. So I'm gonna wait, and if you are looking at this stream right now, then you can comment on this post, react, give a thumbs up, share this particular LinkedIn Live with your connections, or do just a repost of this so that maximum people can attend. So I'm gonna wait for a minute max, and then we'll get started. Okay, so we have what, 9, 10 people already. We have they have joined. So hi guys, we are starting this particular event very soon. Um, all right. Okay. All right. So thank you for waiting. Those who have joined early, thank you so much. This particular In this video, we are going to learn more about a special event, which is Laracon 2024. Laracon is annual conference for this Laravel developers community. So it's an official conference by the community of these Laravel developers or companies who are using Laravel as a technology. And in India, this particular community has, they have started using this technology more and more, and this community is growing. And basically, this Laracon event this year happened in Udaipur, and my team at Atulsia Technologies wanted to share about the learnings from this event. So, if you are a software developer, if you are into technology, if you are into management, but your company deals in with respect to technology, then this event or this particular webinar is for you. So attend till till the end, so you'll learn a lot. So I'd like to introduce my team. So they are here with me. So let me add them one by one. So let's see. All right. Hi, Mayur.
Yeah, hi Kailash.
All right. Let me add Abhishek is here
Hello, hello everyone.
and Ravi is here.
Hello, namaste.
So, okay. So I've already given some introduction, guys, to folks who have joined. So first, we'll start with the what you call it, basic introduction about you. What do you do? So starting with Mahesh, and then Abhishek, and then Ravi, and then we'll jump on to the topic of our discussion today.
Okay, so my name is Mahesh Dama, and I've been working with Atulsia Technologies since like 2015. And for most of the projects, let's say for backend or even for like full stack project, we always use Laravel as a like a framework. And we have completed like more than 30 projects using Laravel and with different domains, including healthcare, athletics, e-commerce, and normal ERP or CRM kind of systems and so on. So I think the overall event was very helpful for us to understand like what all new things are there in the market related to Laravel and even other technologies. So yeah, it was very good experience. Yeah.
Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Abhishek Mankar, and I'm working at Atulsia Technologies as a web developer. So we are using Laravel apps for all the projects, almost all the projects, and we use it for front end and back end for both.
Hello everyone. My name is Ravi Mehta. I have a 4 year plus experience in Laravel. I'm working in a 2 plus year. I am last 2 year in Atulsia Technology, and I will working on the backend. backend work. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. So let's jump into the topic right away, guys. So today's our topic is Laracon event and what are the new features that Laravel community has developed. Amazing features if you are into software or even in management, but in a software or software product or services company. This is going to be super helpful to you guys. So I'll let Mayur start. Mayur Mahesh to start the presentation and let me know how it goes. I'm here and we'll come back as and when I have some questions. So let's get started. So,
Okay.
all right, share the presentation.
Yeah. Uh, so yeah, over to you, Abhishek. You can start with the uh, presentation.
Okay, so uh, I've already introduced myself. I'm Abhishek Mankar, and I have Mahesh Dama with me and Ravi Mehta. So we'll share our experience about Laracon event. So what is Laracon? Laracon is the biggest Laravel conference in India, and this was held second time in India. So last time it was in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and this time it was in Udaipur, Rajasthan. It was a 2 day event with featuring national and international speakers who presented talks on Laravel, PHP, web development, and various other topics. So we'll start with things that we learned in this event, and then we'll share our journey and our places that we visited in Udaipur, Rajasthan. So
Okay.
yeah, we'll move forward.
So let me start with the first session, which was covered by Frick, which was uncharted packages. So he suggested us a few small packages, like awesome packages, which you can attach with your like existing Laravel application, or you can even attach with the new Laravel project. So one of them was like Laravel Horizon Watcher, which helps you to restart the Horizon. Like basically Horizon is the tool, again is the third party tool, which helps you to manage your queues and jobs, and whenever you do any change in existing code, then it helps you to restart the Horizon. And next one was Laravel Remote, which helps you to run the artisan commands remotely. Let's say you want to run any artisan command like PHP artisan command on the production server. So every time you have to do SSH the server and then write the command. So it helps you to run the command without doing SSH to the production server. Next one was Laravel Query Builder. Again, very useful package. Helps to transform your HTTP request to eloquent queries. If you want to uh, fetch a few records from the live database, then no need to do the SSH. And using this, you can directly fetch the records. Uh, the next one is Laravel login link. Again, very useful tool to work on local system. Every time you are working on your local machine, then for every different users, you have to type the username and password manually. So it helps you to log into admin or any other users directly without doing manual login. Next one is Laravel PDF, which almost like everyone knows like what it does. Like it creates PDFs for Laravel apps. And the next one is Spatty Support Bubble, which helps you to add any support bubble in your existing Laravel application just by putting 2 3 lines of code. No need to write any custom thing and things like that. So uh, the next one is Laravel Blade comments. Again, a useful tool to debug the rendered HTML output. So sometimes we don't know like where exactly is the error in the view file. So it helps you to track all the errors or all the debuggings related to views. So yeah, very useful tool. Next one is Laravel Schedule Monitor. It helps you to monitor all your scheduled tasks. So yeah, so these are the mainly I would say small packages covered by free, which you can inbuild in your existing Laravel application. So yeah, next over to Abhishek.
So we have some problem in presentation. I think right. So yeah, event sourcing was delivered by speaker Daniel. So event sourcing is a technique where we store every change of state stored in the events, and we can replay those events to store the data in the format we want. So let's say you have old schema and you want to migrate it to new schema. So we can use this event sourcing where we can store events on every user actions and run them on both old and new systems. But when we run them on new system, we can modify the structure as per our new schema, and that way we can store the data in both old and new schema. If anything goes wrong uh, in the new system, we can go back to the legacy system because we are storing all the data in the new system that new system is generating. And also we'll have all the data backed up in the events table, so we can replay those events and get back all the data. So this is the package verbs that helps you implement event sourcing in any Laravel application. So yeah, we can now go to next topic.
Uh, Next is growing your Laravel application in infrastructure delivered by Gus. So first is easy to scale out first. Start by scaling out your infrastructure in a way to easy to manage your cost effective. Second is a DB server handles SQL. This separation of a concern ensure that the database resources are dedicated to processing the database related tasks efficiently. Next is app server handles. Allow your application server to focus serving the web request, running the background task, and catching the frequently accessed data for improved performance. Fourth is adjust the operating parameter. Uh, adjust the setting related to CPU, memory, disk input output, and network configuration. Next is a separate worker from a web request. This ensure that background tasks does not don't impact the responsiveness of your application front end. Next is a request case server. Using the request case server significantly improve the response times and scalability. Uh, Next topic is a terminal UI delivered by Joy. Uh, we can build a good looking UI in a terminal using different package. First is a Laravel prompt. A Laravel prompt, a part of the Laravel Zero ecosystem, allowed to create a interactive command line interface with prompt for input, section, and confirmation. Next is a TUI fun. UI prompt, a part of the Laravel Zero ecosystem, allowed to create an interactive command line interface with a prompt input section. And TUI fun is a PHP library to that provide a tool for building an interactive terminal user interface. Next is a Joe Tenbom Chui. Chui is a PHP library building command line application with a focus on simplicity and easy of use. It provides the utilizer creating a menu prompt from prompt forms, making it easy to create interactive UI in the terminal. Yes. Next.
Okay. Uh, let next topic is next package was shown by Jason, which is Blueprint. Again, a package by Laravel Shift. the main purpose of this tool is to generate your code using PHP artisan command. It is basically a code generation tool. No need to write the code manually. Basically, sometimes it happens that you have to create multiple controllers, multiple models, and multiple dependent blade files, and those files uh, at once. You know that you have overall understanding that you want to create like five controllers and dependent all the dependence things related to that controller. So using blueprint you can achieve that. Basically what it does, it provides a YML based file structure. Basically, in the .yml file, you can write the structure of your code. Let's say you want to create models for, let's say, for post, and you want to create controllers for post, and you can define multiple models, multiple controllers in the .yml file, and you just have to write, or you just have to run only single command, which is PHP artisan blueprint build and the path of that YML file. So it will generate all the components mentioned in the file. Let's say it will generate all the migrations, all the factories, all the controllers, mailable. Even it will generate mailable classes for them. It will generate jobs, all the blade templates related to those controllers or those topics you have mentioned in the .yml file. So it is a very useful tool to draft your application, and as topic suggests, it will increase your productivity. It will create a rapid lateral development basically. So yeah, this was all about. Next will
Okay, so next topic was real-time apps delivered by Joe. So, so speaker talked about how we can achieve real-time communication, like Slack and team applications they do. So we get an instant response from them, and it's all the real-time communication. So there are two ways. One way is short polling, where we keep sending requests to server after every interval, but it will create a new connection every time we send a request. So that method is not very efficient because every request we are creating, it's creating a new connection on every request. So another way is to create WebSocket, right? So on the right side you can see in the image, we first make a request, and then we do a handshake with server and client, and then that connection is constant. Then we can do communication with server and client. We can send a message from client to server, or from server to client. So that's very efficient because we are not creating connections every time. So uh, l- this package Laravel Reverb helps you build a really cool real-time apps in Laravel, and you can check this out. Yeah. So we can now move to next topic.
okay. I think Ravi, you can start.
Okay. Next is Telvin CSS, delivered by Srushti. First is a SVH, LVH, and DVH unit. The VH unit is a CSS, has been a very convenient addition for creating a full height application layout. But when disappearing the menu bars in the browser were introduced, it made the VH unit much less useful. So recently, some CSS unit were added to CSS4 space and are widely supported by browser now. So Tailwind CSS also added the support in the latest update. Introduce a bunch of classes that use this new unit: DVH, dynamic viewport height, LVH, large viewport height, and SVH, small viewport height, to solve disappearing menu bars issue on mobile. Next is container queries. Tailwind was released this first party plugin adds to container query support to the framework using new iterate syntax, different them from normal media queries. In this example, so we can create a container query like this. So the in screenshot, first we will create a parent div with iterate container class, and in the child div we will write a normal media query with iterate symbol before it. Yes. Next.
Okay. So next topic was non-technical topic by Karuna. Uh, so she explained about conscious mind and subconscious mind. She explained that the size of conscious mind is very small as compared to subconscious mind, and uh, using your subconscious mind you can achieve multiple things sometimes they say that like whatever you decide in your mind, you can achieve that. So uh, even she conducted one like practical session, and which was related to again subconscious mind. So it was very refreshing and very like helpful session. So yeah, it helps a lot. And yes, the next topic was refactoring workshop by Jason. Again, a very useful topic because he took like 4 5 code base from different developers, like developers like us, and he has done the live code refactoring. So and he suggested like multiple tools, like he suggested the one of the tool called Pine, which is the first party package of Laravel. By using that package you can normalize your code. So first of all it will remove all the unnecessary variables, and it will basically it will normalize your code at certain level. But again, to refactor your code you have to do a few things by yourself, like he replaced all the PHP functions with Laravel functions. He suggested that if you are using Laravel application, then no need to write PHP function, because Laravel has a lot more uh, functions and lot more I would say it will work better with Laravel, as it has built for Laravel. So you have to use Laravel function on all the Laravel related data, let's say on collections or on models or things like that. And also, as usually, remove all the unnecessary comments and unnecessary to array methods on the collection, because if you are using Laravel, then no need to transfer the collection to array and then uh, putting all the array methods on the data, because Laravel provides collection which provides a much more better methods, more functions to work on data as compared to the normal PHP functions. So uh, he suggested that always use the collections and collections methods. And also he has given example to how to code effectively with lesser lines of code uh, by using a few Laravel inbuilt functions and methods. So yeah, so I think the one of the file had like more than 100 lines of code, and he reduced it to, let's say, like 30 lines of code. So it was a very helpful topic. Yeah. So next one is will be
Sorry, my
next topic.
one question quickly
Yeah.
about these all packages that you guys have shown. I'm pretty sure that there are more amazing frameworks that you guys have learned. But I wanted to ask a simple question. When you guys see such new technology or new packages getting developed, like you guys mentioned about the Horizon Watcher, or this Laravel PDF, or Abhishek, you had mentioned about this verbs and all that. So for developers, when you first find out that okay, there is this package, but before that you might be using something already. So what what all thought process that comes to developers mind when they find about new package? Do you guys straight away try it? You guys think about whether this is going to be useful or not, whether the package may get outdated if the developers are not building it regularly? What are the pros and cons when you decide, or when you want to finalize a package, that okay, I'm gonna use this, and or otherwise, basically? Anybody who wants to answer?
Yeah, so I'll answer that question. So if that package, new package that we are using, if that is going to add value, uh, then we definitely will use that package. First, we'll try that package in the test environment. We'll create a test application POC, and we'll use that package. And then, if we feel that yeah, we can use this package and replace with the old one, then we can definitely use that.
Okay. Let
Mahesh,
me
you want
add.
to add?
Yeah, I just wanted to add one thing. First of all, it depends on like the package provides, like what all features it does package provides. Let's say if package is providing just like providing features to convert text to uppercase, like it's a small functionality, you can create that functionality directly in the your code. But if it's solving your problem, and if you, let's say if you assume that by creating this functionality you're gonna take 3-4 days, but you have the package readily available, so definitely you should try the package. But even using the package, you should check the git repository for the package, how many stars it has, like what all kinds of issues are still there, if the package is in like if someone is still managing or doing maintenance for the package or not. And like it depends, like all those uh, 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 like we have to take a look at all those things as well before trying a new package.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I think we can continue with the presentation. The next topic will be covered by Abhishek. Yeah.
Okay, so Red framework was the next topic. I It was a non-technical topic. It's a motivational talk given by Vatsal Shah. Speaker gave some real-time examples which were easy to understand and instantly, connected with the audience. So R in the Red framework stands for resilience. It means ability to adapt to challenging life experiences. So if instead of focusing on what is not working, you should always focus on what can work, and have deep faith in your ability. It's not arrogance, it's a belief system. And have a strong bond with the people who stand by you. Then E stands for evaluation. So people who evolve with the time thrive for longer period, know you where you are and what are your skills matrices, and step out of your comfort zone, keep learning, and set a goal. uh, D stands for discipline. Have clarity on goals and make your goal a priority over your emotions. Create a routine and follow it, and be consistent with that. Prioritize your life and enroll your people around. So he gives also gave some examples of like Virat Kohli and Amitabh Bachchan, and very relatable examples. Yeah. So now we can move to next topic.
Okay.
Okay. Next topic is Laravel Pulse, delivered by Chess. Laravel Pulse is delivered at a glance insight into applications, performance, and usage. With Pulse, you can track down a bottleneck like slow jobs, endpoint, and find the most active user and more. Future of Laravel Plus is a performance insight, bottleneck identification, field active user tracking, comprehensive monitoring, and efficiently trouble hosting. Uh, Next is a usage. Next is one example for next, uh, using Pulse, we saw this dashboard using the in this dashboard we use it the we saw the data aggregation and query performance. Laravel Pulse likely include the future of the tool aggregation and analyzing the data from Laravel application. Then health and performance monitoring. Then we saw the query analysis and optimization. And fourth is a background process and task management. So here Jace explained about the queries and code, how to think working on the background in a Laravel Pulse. Yeah. Next.
Okay. So yeah. So next topic was related to how to think like an architect by Ruchi. Uh, so there are like two types of developers. Like one is developer mindset developers, and the other one is architect mindset developers. So basically, if you want to grow in your career, or like if you want to build scalable or uh, scalable or more efficient application, then you have to think like an architect and not like a developer. So how basically how developer thinks, so based on developers thinking, the uh, green area is the stuff he knows, based on his thinking he knows this much stuff, and based on his thinking, stuff out there in the market, he has some idea about that stuff, but he doesn't know those that stuff basically. And based on his thinking, stuff he doesn't know out there in the market, which is there in his field, let's say in development field or in technical field, we have like dockers and kubernetes and those new technologies, basically like how to build a scalable application, and those new things like serverless architecture and those things. So those things are there in the market, but developer even doesn't have any idea about that those stuff. So if you want to create a thinking like an architect, then you have to work in the yellow part. So you have to be keep exploring new things, and basically, as I mentioned, you have to work here. So based on architect thinking, he knows that only the green part is the stuff he knows, and he has to work on the this much, like yellow part is very large as compared to both green and the pink part. So basically, he has idea about what all new technologies are there in the market, and he has to work on those technologies basically, and he has to improve, let's say, as I mentioned, to create a scalable application. So if he doesn't know how to scale, even if he has any idea about that, like let's say he has idea that by using serverless architecture, he can build the application like scalable application. So he can learn, if he has even if he has an idea about that, then he can learn those technologies, and then eventually the green part will increase and yellow part will decrease. So yeah, that's about it. Next.
So yeah, next topic was CLI and window management tools. So Risa Jackson talked about how we can simplify your work by using different tools. She shared these two tools mainly. So one was Omagis and second one was Raycast. So we can create aliases using Omagis. So instead of writing git status, we can just write GST, and instead of writing git checkout we can write GCO. So you can create your own aliases. And then yeah, so this command line interfaces also helps you. So to go to, let's say, download folder, you just have to do Z and then down, and then you will cd into download folder, so you don't have to type entire word downloads folder. Then for Raycast provides multiple features: calculator, clipboard history, snippets, and quick links. So So snippets is like a you can create a snippet, like it's like a aliases where just someone you can uh, some write some words and it will generate entire paragraph code or etc, whatever you will provide. For example, you need to use some boilerplate code many times uh, in your code, and in that case you can use snippets and just type few letters and it will generate entire boilerplate that you defined. Then quick links, you can set up a quick link. For example, you can add YouTube URL in the Raycast application and give a query in the Raycast app. So instead of opening Chrome and then navigating to YouTube, you can directly write that query in the Raycast app, and it will open YouTube for you, and that query will it will search that query that you have provided. So yeah, these two tools are very useful, but these tools are for only for MacBook. So Windows, for Windows and Linux, we'll have to find some alternate tools. So yeah, now we can move to next topic.
Okay,
Abhishek.
Abhishek, you can continue.
Right. So PHP parser was the next topic delivered by Marshall. So parser is used to parse the PHP code and then perform static analysis on the code. So the tokenizer first converts the PHP code into PHP tokens, as you can see in the image. So these are all the tokens: white space and echo, then white space, then escape string, then semicolon, and then when we give these tokens to parser, PHP parser, it will transform that tokens into abstract syntax tree. So this is used for code analysis. For example, which variables are used, which are not used. You can find errors, etc. So you can do cool stuff with it. So this package PHP parser helps you parse your PHP code and perform various code analysis, find errors, etc. Yeah. So we can move to next uh, topic.
Yep, yep. Ravi, you
Okay,
can
yes.
continue.
Next topic is advantage of Flare, delivered by Freak. Uh, it is a it is an easy to use beautiful error tracker in a error tracker for a PHP and JavaScript. Track all your PHP JavaScript error in a one place, and it display all error and reported by your application. Display all error and reported by in your applications. And next is a so this is a dashboard for a Flare application. So future of a Flare is a error and occurrence to provide the detail to information about the error and occurrence in your Laravel application, enabling the efficient troubleshooting and debugging. Next is a projects. Organize every bug initially, making it too easy to manage, share, and document the error within your project. Next is a team. Facility to team collaboration by allowing you to set the teams, invite members, and add your web application to streamline error management and resolution. Uh, Next is a notification. Send a instant notification to alert you when something goes wrong in one of your application, and ensuring the timely response and resolution of issues. Send a notification in a different app like email, Slack, Telegram, SMS, and Teams, etc. Next is a GitHub, GitLab, and Jira integration with a popular version of control and project management platform, such as a GitHub, GitLab, and Jira, enabling the efficient issue tracking and management with your existing workflow. Next is API access, to provide API access to allowing you programmatically interact with your Flare features and data. Whenever an error gets reported your application, so we display it in a Flare project for that app. Yes. Next.
Okay.
Okay, so the last topic was delivered by James. Uh, he shared about the Laravel teams. So Laravel team has 8 full stack engineers, two support engineers, and then one educator, and of course Taylor Otwell. Uh, this team is spread across 9 countries, so they have total 8 time zones, and they try to overlap their time so they can collaborate. Uh, then yeah, so they don't have any manager in their team. They don't do any meetings often. Then they have decades of experience. They work semi-asynchronously, and Taylor Otwell curates the task, all the tasks. So Laravel team uses some tools in for their internal operations. So GitHub is the tool that they use to store their code, pull requests, issues, and discussions. Then they use Basecamp. It is used for calendar check-ins and messages boards. These are some features of Basecamp app. Then they use Slack for communication, internal communication. They have different channels for product and company. They also have a emergency channel, so they we can if there is any emergency, they can put all the messages in there in that channel. Then they have Help Scout. It's a customer support app. And last, they have a Tuple. So that's a remote pairing platform. It's built for developers. So yeah, so we can
Okay.
move to next topic. Yeah.
Yeah. So these were all the sessions and topics we learned in the Laravel Laracon event. So now I'll cover the how was our journey and like experience about the overall Laracon event. So we started the journey from Mumbai with like one day Bharat train, and we met Ravi at Ahmedabad, and then we reached the venue before time. It was wonderful venue. You can see that in the next slide. So we got IDs, and then so this was the amazing venue, like a beautiful venue. I would say the Mewar banquet, and yeah. So overall, like ambience was very good, and even all the like sound system and everything was like perfect, I would say. And because of the Laracon event, we were able to meet many like foreign speakers like James, Jason, like who took like refactoring session, and then we met Risa, who took window magic related session, Jess Archer, who took session on Pulse, and then again the core member of Laravel, James, who revealed a few secrets of Laravel team basically, and then also Vatsalsa, who took a session on Red framework, and yeah, so this was all the overall experience. It was amazing experience, and because of the event, we were able to meet many fellow Laravel developers, and yeah, overall a good experience. Yeah. Next, we'll cover by Ravi what we did after event.
Yes. After event, we celebrate the Holi in a Jagdish temple with different color and very enjoyable. Very enjoy the Holi Tuleti in Jaipur Jagdish temple. Next day, uh, next. So next day, sorry, in evening, we rent a bike and traveling to Srinathji Nathdwara temple around 14 kilometers to Jaipur. We take a darshan for Srinathji. नेक्स्ट डे हम करणी माता टेम्पल गए थे ट्रैक करके एंड उसके बाद हम पोइचा लेक में बोट राइड किया था then we we can sit on नेक्स्ट। देन अभी हम सिटी पैलेस भी गए थे और वहाँ पर भी हमको कुछ बहुत जानने को मिला, लाइक हिस्ट्री ऑफ मेवाड़ राजास। एंड हमने वो भी देखा कि पुराने गन्स वगैरह और राजा कैसे किस तरह कैसे रहते थे और उसका कैसा सब कुछ खाने पीना और सब कुछ कैसा था, वो सब कुछ हमको सिटी पैलेस में देखने को मिला। और ओवरऑल जयपुर का, हाँ, उदयपुर का ट्रिप बहुत अच्छा रहा। यस।
Yeah. So to sum up everything, so yeah, we like with learning, because of the Laracon event, we were able to learn a new thing, as well as we were able to visit the Udaipur city. Like we covered most of all the visitable, all the tourist places of Udaipur. We missed a few of them, but still, because of time. But yeah, it was a very very enjoyable, as and also very useful trip for us. And yeah, thank you everyone.
Awesome,
And as
great. Yeah, so there are a few questions. Thank you so much, guys. It was wonderful to learn about the conference. Whatever that you guys have learned step by step, you have shown in the form of presentation. All the topics were described. To me, it feels like, for every single topic, right? If you can create a small video just for one topic and how to use it, like kind of maybe an hands-on experience of that package or whatever that you have learned, that'll be really good. Anyway, so now there are a few questions I see. One is, what are the key takeaways? So let's say if you have to pick one, रवि भाई आपको कोई पूछे कि यार क्या एक चीज या एक दो चीज, right? So what are the key takeaways one by one? आप just in short, if you guys can share. There are a few more questions after this.
Yeah, I will share one. So there are many packages that were good. So two packages I liked. One was the blueprint. So we can using that only just small line of codes. We can just YML file, and then we can create entire controller models, everything. So with that just one file, we can create entire code. So we don't have to write so much code for simple applications. So that was one package. Then second one was Flare. That is very helpful. So we can use that package to view errors. We'll get the notifications on Teams and other applications like Discord, and we can integrate all these applications with the Flare. So that package is for uh, errors we get on the production. So it's very useful because we get a lot of errors, so we can handle that easily with that package.
okay. For me, apart from Blueprint, again, Blueprint was my like one of my favorite topic, because as Abhishek mentioned, that using just one file you can create you can draft your application basically. And yeah, apart from that, I would say the topic covered by the topic which was think like an architect was also one of the a very important topic, I would say, because it helps you to set your mindset, like how you set your mindset to build any application, or like how to scale your application and so on. Like it affects your mindset basically. So that was one of my uh, again another favorite topic. So yeah.
हाँ, यस, तो मैं भी फ्लेयर पैकेज का ही बोलूँगा क्योंकि वो बहुत अच्छा पैकेज है, क्योंकि हमको एरर मॉनिटरिंग में भी वो इजीली मॉनिटरिंग करके देता है, प्लस हमको नोटिफिकेशन भी सेंड करता है। जैसे कि हम एक्टिव नहीं है कि अभी कुछ बग आ रहा है, तो हम किसी को कह भी सकते हैं कि भाई आप ये फिक्स कर दो, अर्जेंट है ऐसा कुछ। तो फ्लेयर इज अ गुड पैकेज, प्लस लारावेल पल्स, क्योंकि सर्वर को हमको मॉनिटरिंग करके देता है कि कितना लोड है, कौन कितना एक्टिव यूजर है, वो सब कुछ चेक करके देता है। सो लारावेल पल्स ऑल्सो गुड पैकेज। या
Awesome, great. Second question is, what after this, right? So are there any further, so for all the attendees of the conference, or people are all watching this particular video, what are the further learnings that you would say, like, that they can take it up to learn all these topics? Any resources, any recommendation, anybody, if you can share quickly?
So Laravel Europe, so Laravel Laracon event in the Europe has shared YouTube videos, has created a YouTube video out of that event. So those resources are available. You can go and check those out. So those are few topics that were covered in this India as well, Laracon event. So yeah, you can go and check these topics in the on YouTube. Laracon. So the channel name is Laracon EU.
Abhishek, if you don't mind, can you put in the chat box so that we can put it onto
Yeah,
the
sure.
video? Meanwhile, Mahesh, you want to add something, or Ravi?
Uh, no, I just wanted to add that you can visit laracon.in and you can see the list of all the topics they have covered, and like you get the name of the package or name of the topic, and you can search basically. But as per my understanding, currently they haven't posted any videos or anything on any channel, at least for laracon.
Okay. Are there any like documentation, or what you call it, developer tutorial or page guide or something for these new packages?
Uh,
They are released or they are not yet for the
all
publishing?
the packages all the packages are public packages, they are available. You can search it, like let's say Flare is available, you can search its third party, or I would say third party Laravel package. All the packages are available. Some of them are paid and some of them are like open source.
All right. Okay. Okay. So the next question, yeah. So we got that. Uh, what you call it, the URL. So this is the Laracon EU YouTube URL. So guys, please take a look at it and see what all new stuff that they have shared. We have less time, so there are two more questions. One, challenges. Okay, so what are the, so during the conference, let's say, let me get started with that. So were there any challenges or some improvement you guys want to suggest to team Laracon, or okay, this can be done in a better way, or this could have been done this way? Any suggestions that you think about the conference and about Laravel community in general? Anything that you want to share? Yeah, I mean, this thing could have been done better or something like that.
Yeah, I think like overall event was smooth, but if they could have added more packages, like new packages, so all the packages they have covered, we have heard somewhere, like they were not totally new, I would say. So as compared to the last year, so last year, like whatever topics they have covered, like all of them were new, and even they introduced or launched a new package at the event itself, by Taylor, who is the creator of Laravel. But this time, as compared to last year, I would say the resources were not as like effective as compared to last year. But again, overall experience it was good, very very useful. So, yeah.
Awesome. So looks like, apart from the few topics that they could have added more, like
Yeah.
in detail, I think everything else was amazing. Got it.
Right.
Uh, One question that is, what is it about upcoming? Yeah. So are there any upcoming events? So Laracon is an annual event, but are there any upcoming events, some workshops or some meetup groups about Laravel? What is going on if someone wants to get started with it?
Yeah, so I would say we met Laravel Mumbai community over there. Uh, Before COVID, we used to conduct like Laravel events in Mumbai, but after COVID, I think they had conducted like only 3 to 4 events only. But this time we met, and they decided that definitely they'll continue the Laravel Mumbai event again, and yeah, so we'll definitely gonna join those events. And yeah,
You can join the WhatsApp community, so you will get notified whenever there is
correct.
a new event.
There are like
Yes.
multiple groups of different cities available. and you can join the group based on your city, your state, and you'll be get notified.
यस सेम यहाँ पर भी लारावेल राजकोट कम्युनिटी है, सो वो एवरी मंथ एक एक करते हैं इवेंट, सो उसमें भी न्यू पैकेजेस वगैरह जो भी है उसको एक्सप्लेन करते हैं, तो उसका भी ग्रुप है लाराकोन का, लाराकोन कम्युनिटी राजकोट का, सो उसमें भी आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हो। सो उसमें भी कुछ अलग हर हर मंथ कुछ नया नया डिलीवर करते हैं।
Abhishek, you mentioned about the WhatsApp group. Do you have a community link, maybe, or is it invite only? How does that work? Anybody can
Yeah,
join that?
I think now we are connected to the that Laracon India group community. So, but yeah, from that community itself, maybe you will get some other community links for Laravel.
So
So
if
let
someone
me
wants
see
to,
if I can share that link in
yeah,
the chat. Yeah.
if available, then you can please put it into the comment box, and if it is allowed for people to directly join. Okay, so that's the one thing.
Okay.
Uh, One typical question, many times when I discuss things with customers, um they have always this question about choosing the right technology. Okay, so there is this Python stack, there is Java stack, there is Lamb stack, then Mean stack, and Mern stack. Um, they're always questioning about the latest technology, and so where do you think Laravel ranks amongst these technologies? Is Like, a lot of people are just building apps in React, Node.js and Next.js and all that, and other folks are saying no, 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 Laravel will pick it up. And so what's happening there? If someone is new, should he or she should go into lamb stack or mean stack, Mern stack? What do you think? Where does the Laravel ranking goes amongst all these technologies?
Okay, I think it's the most
Difficult question.
debating topic. Yeah, was you can debate on this like for whole day. I would say it depends. It depends on a type of project, on what kind of knowledge you have previously. Let's say you have a knowledge of core PHP and a little bit knowledge of JavaScript. Then I would definitely recommend Laravel. But your JavaScript is very strong, like like all the basic functions of JavaScript, basic in this core functions of JavaScript, and like in deep knowledge of JavaScript, then I would recommend you to go with the Merge stack only, because to Merge or Mean whatever, to to work with those technologies, you no need to learn any new technology to work on a backend. So I would recommend, in that case, I would definitely recommend go with the one or main stack. But if you already have knowledge of PHP or any like let's say even if you have knowledge of Python, then also you can shift from Python to PHP easily. Uh, you have to work on it, but still, so it depends, and again it depends on the types of project you are working on. Let's say if it's a chat application, then I would say even Laravel has inbuilt like methods and those things. But if you go with the Merge stack, then I would say it will gives you the more advantage as compared to Laravel. As per my understanding, I may be wrong, but yeah, it depends on project basically. Yeah. If anyone else has to have to add anything.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to find out that I always hear about this, that should we learn Laravel or we go with Python, or so we go with whatever Next.js or so. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Is the in a way acceptable answer? Abhishek, you want to say something?
Yeah, same actually. So it depends on your requirements. So every programming language has its their own pros and cons. So based on your requirement, you should choose the framework. But yeah, definitely, I'll say the Laravel framework is a very wide framework. You can do a lot of stuff with the Laravel. It handles front end and back end both very easily. So and it also PHP, the language is very easy to learn. So I switched from Java to PHP. It was very easy for me when I started. So yeah, I think everyone can learn PHP.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
And
So
Laravel has the wide community now, and like yeah, they conduct like even in India they conduct events every year, like let's say Laracon, and even in like let's say Laravel EU conducted in like UK or somewhere. So they have like wide community, so definitely no need to worry if you wanna like try to work with like Laravel, or you want to switch from any other technology to Laravel, then no need to worry. Like
got it. I think that's about it. We are just at about 1 hour time. So before we wrap up, uh, any final thoughts you guys want to share uh, about your experience, or just in general, or any message for the developer community? Anybody? Okay. So no comment. So yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. This was a dedicated, quick webinar style, I guess, LinkedIn Live, where we learn more about Laracon 2024. How was the experience of Team Atulsia, and what all topics that they learned. And there is always this particular saying, right? You all, or we all, have to be a lifelong learner, and that's how it helps. For example, whatever uh, logic or whatever thing that you are doing, for example, that kind of replaced by these new packages that Laravel team has developed. So it makes your life much more easier. It saves time, and you can do a lot more. So when you go for such conferences and attend many people, make more friends. Super useful. So thank you for sharing your experience, Mahesh, Abhishek, and Ravi Bhai. Um, and what was it? Last thought I wanted to ask, but yeah. So just in general, for everybody, let us know in the comment box after this video as well, that how did you find this event, this live LinkedIn event. Plus, if you have any questions with respect to technology, and yes, our website is www.atulsia.com. So atulsia.com is an enterprise software development company. We work with startups, mid-sized companies, or even enterprises for all their software development needs, basically. And you can reach out to us on the URL mentioned. Thank you for joining this LinkedIn Live. We'll be back soon with another topic. Thank you so much, and bye bye.
yeah,
Thank you,
thank
everyone.
you,
Bye.
thank you everyone for joining. Bye.
Yes, thank you.